Hey, yo, welcome. I'm KozaBob, and this is hell. I mean, this is Derby County. It's probably neighbouring hell. It's not quite there yet. We are 39 games in, so what is that? 7 games to go, and we are on 35 points. We would be up in 8th if we didn't have the points deduction, and it would be higher than that because the guys wouldn't be sulking all the time. So, that's a thing. Maybe we should have drawn a couple more games. Who knows? We are in a poor run. A very poor run. Let's have a look at the poor run. I'm just going to chuck on a couple of adverts as well to hold back any further adverts later on. Yeah, but the run is horrid. It's horrid. Not scoring many and conceding enough to lose games, essentially. So 4 without win, which is sad. When we had a little purple patch there. So yeah, we need a couple more wins. I think. We win our home games, we're up. We stay up. And that brings us to our next problem, which is our finances. We are losing money. Next season's wage budget is 25 grand less a week. And we are losing a bunch of players. Look at our contract expiries. That's a fair chunk of players right there that'll all be leaving. But we can live with it. We've got Colin Kazim Richards, who's already gone. Ravel Morrison, who is alright, but he's a bit of a sulker. He's got no pace. I can't trust him. Tom Lawrence has let me down. Tom Lawrence, this one hurts. This one hurt. And his wages hurt as well. That's a massive chunk of wages. But Tom Lawrence having a big sulk, that hurts. Louis Watson, I've never really, 11 starts, 8 substitute appearances, and that's with a team that's been decimated by injuries on several points of the season. But Louis, you've just not done it for me either, buddy. So I'm kind of happy for you to leave. Got Aaron Cashin. Now, Cashin is a funny one. He's scored a few goals. He's got some good mentals. He's still young, but he's slow. He's not tall. And, as much as he's not been the worst centre-half, he's still not played that great. And then Kel Roos, who I'm happy to lose. Otherwise, we've got a bit of a defence. We've got a left back, right back, 2 centre backs. I'm annoyed that Curtis Davis got a contract signed. We had our assistant manager or the director of football offer them contracts because I didn't realise they had them set up. Same with Stearman. So they both got contracts. Stearman's not so bad, but Curtis getting a new contract, that was a bad move. Jason Knight's cool. Ebasele, yeah, he's versatile. We like that. He's got pace. We like that. How many games has Ebasele played? He's played 25 games, so 15 starts, 10 substitute appearances. It's enough minutes to get himself going. And yeah, I'm not convinced he's the answer. But you know what? Someone who's really fast, he can do a job, can't he? He can do a job. So we'll see what happens this coming year. See if he deserves a new contract. My gut feeling will be no. Ryan Alsop, we did offer him a contract. That was me, and I feel rather good about that. I understand his stats are going down, but it's fine. He's as good as we're going to get, and I'm very happy that we got him on another contract. Liam Thompson, pretty all right midfielder, good in the tackle. Some pace, doesn't overplay it. Good squad player, still young. We like Thompson. Camille, his form has been patchy at best. patchy at best. I would even hazard to say that Kamil KozaBob's form is awful. It's awful. We got Christian Bilic. He's got no real pace, but otherwise he's a good player. We do need to make sure he doesn't just die of injuries, but we've done quite well. And we've got Darren Robinson, who's a youngster who's got potential, who could be, you know, he's a good squad player. He's a good squad player. You know, his technicals aren't there, but you know, there's 9s in there, so it's not like the worst of the worst. So we don't mind Darren. And in the reserves, most of our reserves are leaving the club as well. Look at all these. There's a few loanies there, but mostly they're all going. Right at the bottom here, we've got Cornell, a right back with some pace. He may come into the first team squad again because, well, we really don't have anyone else and we won't have the money to do anything. We've got Nelson, who's bad. Don't like it, Nelson. And then we've got Malcolm Ebioe? Yeah, something like that. He's got some physicals. So that's something. Do we have another midfielder? I felt like we had another winger that was half decent. Or was it just him? Oh, it's a guy. This guy might get a new contract. Let's see how much money he wants. I bet you. Oh, it's a trigger extension clause. Yeah. Trigger that. We're going to need him next season. Right. Let's quickly have a look on our contracts. We've got the extensions here. Courtney, Alfie. When do these contracts run till? Okay, so everyone who's got a contract extension potential is these guys. Alright, this forward, we're probably going to give him his contract extension as well. Just because we are struggling for players. Harrison was half decent, wasn't he? He's pacey. I think we're going to end up... yeah, they're on no money, and we might need the players. So he's going to have his contract extended. What else we got going on? Alfie Roberts. He's 6'3". Yeah, I don't think we're going to sign another goalkeeper. 6'3", 17. Yeah, Alfie. Get yourself signed up, buddy. What else? Courtney Clark. I don't think this guy's the answer. No, he can go. Save that 500 quid. You're a loanee. You're loaned out. We've already offered yours. Another midfielder. This guy has got great potential, but he's 19. He's 5'6". I mean, can play a couple of positions. We're not going to make a final decision on him, but I don't like him. Pollard. Don't really like this guy. Yeah. We got Max Bardell back in the reserves. And he had a bad season for us. But once again, he's versatile, so maybe. Once again, we're not making that decision. Tyree Wilson. Winger. Push him at left back. I don't like him. Connor Dixon. Once again, he's not outstanding in anything. He's 21 now. Dixon can go. And then Harrison Fuchs, yeah, he's 5'9", and I'll be happy to see the back of him because a 5'9" goalkeeper. Nah. Okay, so some of our players have got contract extensions. I wonder if anyone in the first team squad have got them. Oh yeah, we gave Ryan Alsop a 3-year contract, but with a 2-year extension. So we've got command over that. Thompson's got an extension, which is good. Cashin. Yeah, I think we use this option. If we've triggered the guy that we sent out on loan, we're obviously going to trigger his. And Curtis Davis, we're not triggering that. He's here for another year, and that's a year too long if you ask me. Okay, so that's our quick look at contracts. We'll have a bit of a squad next season, but nothing massive. We've changed our formation up for our next game once more. I always find that you get a little boost when you change your formation, if it's something you're relatively good at. So tactics. So we're going for... I initially made this a... instead of a halfback, I made an anchorman. Because I wanted them to hold position a bit more. But the less dribbling, the shoots less often, the hold position takes fewer risk. Bilic is a good passer of the ball, so dribble less hold position with a halfback and getting him to start off moves is not necessarily a bad idea. We're going to have to make sure that he doesn't bump in the way of the centre halves, but I think that should work fine. So attacking from the middle, we're going to try and score goals. So these are going to do that. Hopefully, Josviak is going to not get into the box as well, because then we'll have a little bit more balance on this side. Morrison's going to get in there as much as possible, and Coyote is start pressing forward. You know what? I'm going to get him to stop pressing. Just moves into channels, close down more, tackles harder. I don't want him to get cards, and I want him to get incredibly knackered. I think just an advance forward, just moving into the channels, I think is better for us. I think it just means that he say, I don't want to play anyone else. We look at our forward options. We've got Josh, and he's tall, he's physically good all round. He scored some goals, he works hard for the team, good off the ball. You know, he is not the finished article, but he's decent. Whereas our next best forward is probably, I know it's further down the list, but I think Luke Plange is probably our next best one. And, you know, similar sort of stats, but this guy isn't as tall, and his technicals aren't as good. He doesn't work as hard, and also his scoring record is awful. So yeah, that's the thing. Right, we've got another little surprise somewhere, but we'll save that for when we need it. Last thing is we're going to click on our training, and we're going to change our forwards from being pressing forwards to being advanced forwards, and then we're going. Oh, this is Kazim Richards. Well, let's make him... Oh, that was Plange. Whoops. Kazim Richards hasn't got the legs to try and be that kind of forward, so we're just not going to try and make him be that kind of forward. We just want our forwards to be our quick guys to be advanced forwards, and then Kazim Richards just get involved in play. So we've got a few guys coming back from fitness, may still be currently injured. We're just going to have to deal with that, and we're going to move forward. Game in 2 days' time, and we're going to do our best to be our best. And Wayne Rooney's taken the Peterborough job, so Wayne Rooney is about to get relegated. Because they're not getting out of this. Okay, right. We are a decent attacking team, just at a glance. Our general performance means that we're kind of okay with the pass completion. Tackle 1 is a little bit less than the average. That's fine. We're scoring more goals per game. We're underperforming in XG per game. Wish that wouldn't pop up as much. Goals conceded per game. We are conceding less per game than the league average. Yeah, so all our metrics are saying that we are quite good, and we're relatively reliable in possession, and we dribble a lot. So you know that's cool. Okay, so we've extended 5 guys' player contracts. All of these are capable of coming into the first team. Alright, we're getting a C+. A couple of losses by 1 goal has upset them. They're upset that this guy is playing football somewhere else. What I love is they hate that they don't like the finances of his deal. But I didn't actually do the loan. I think someone else just... Well, this is... I can't remember. Whatever, doesn't matter. Alright, Casey. Oliver Casey, a guy we brought in on loan. He has not played well, but his last couple of games have been on the upwards trajectory. We're not going to criticise Tom Lawrence because he already hates me. We're just going to let them get away with murder, and we just won't give them new contracts. And they won't be our problem next season. It's so annoying that we're losing £25,000 off our wage bill next season. And the money... We'll get that money back in Tom Lawrence going. Meaning Tom Lawrence, instead of giving us a massive whack in more money to spend on the players, it just means that we'll absorb that loss of money. So instead of having a £37,000 player off the wage budget, it's essentially going to be a £12,000 player, which is, 2 or 3 players where we are. So that's still good, but. All right, our team today. Also in goal, Casey and Stearman at the back. Williams and Byrne on the wing backs. Billick is playing as our halfback. Sibley is a Segunda Volante on attack. Thompson is a centre midfield on attack. We've got Josviak and Morrison either side of Coyote up top. And we are going to try and win this game by attacking. Okay. Alrighty. Let's win. So yeah. I went off work today ill. Had a very, very upset stomach. I work in a kitchen. And I've napped all day, and I'm feeling a bit better, but kinda still worried. I pressed an R exactly where they're supposed to be form-wise as well. Let's just say we're favourites for a reason. Oh no, this one. Right, everyone's composed. There's no need to encourage. Just calmly end of form. Okay, that didn't work. So it's always the midfielders. You can make the difference. Okay. Right, so what we're looking out for today is... And we're probably only going to see negative things, but we want to see whether Billick... Oh, man. Right, first thing I looked at, and what the reason why I paused initially, was that we're already on the yellow card. And then obviously a very dangerous ball in, and we concede to our first shot. Let's hope that we've got lots of goals in us. We've got one back. Joshua needed to score because he started off on fire and hadn't scored for a while, so it's great that he's back in. We've actually made him our first choice penalty taker for the very reason that we needed a goal today. But Josviak, that's good to see. A goal going in there. Sibley on the yellow card as well. I hate yellows. I love easing off tackles. I don't have to worry about yellows. But they're not on hard tackling rolls, so we're just going to have to trust in them. There's a penalty there. No, shot from distance from Billick, who is sitting back and is defensively responsible there. That's good to see. We see the corner. It's cleared away, but Burns on it. And that's the end of that. Okay. A draw really isn't good enough here. We do need a win. So I'm going to have a go at the lads here. They're nervous, apprehensive. Some of them are motivated. Okay, now it's fist pump time. Work hard, guys. Work hard. Someone's been motivated. Ravel Morrison. Oh, please, please don't be totally... he's not gonna react to me. Alright, let's praise him. We can't praise him. Fist pump him. He doesn't want to be fist pumped. Hands on hips. You've got the ability to make the difference for us. Come on, Ravel. Just don't be upset. Motivated. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Bloody hell, Ravel Morrison. Arms on hips for him. Talking with posture. And you know, genuinely, he can make the difference for us. And, oh, off the crossbar it looked like a post, and then off the keeper. Right, half an hour to go. 2 guys on yellow cards that bother me. Let's go in here. Right, he's nervous. He's not playing great. He's on a yellow card. Eberselik, get yourself on there, buddy. Casey's apprehensive. We can't really do anything about him. We could bring Cash in on, who is good for a goal. Thompson needs replacing. Max Bird. Right, here we go. Right, Tom Lawrence is coming in. Then Lawrence Morrison comes in there. And we do that. That's one of his favourite positions. I think we've got to go inverted winger attack, because I think that's what he is best at. In fact, let's just go inside forward attack. And you can go inverted winger attack. Morrison's good there. And then we're bringing Bird on for the other yellow card. And I feel like we've got to do something to... we've got to mix up the passing, I think. Just mix up the passing, guys. Right, we could have given them a team talk, but we're not going to. So a bit of a shuffle of the pack up top. Let's demand more of the team. Okay, come on. Come on, guys. No mistakes first and foremost. That's a nice play. That's a nice play. Yes! Alright. It's too early for what I want to do. But I have been working on a little treat. And if you remember our last game, we were 1-0 up against Coventry. We absolutely pummeled them the whole entire game. They had a couple of chances early on, and then nothing for about 60 minutes straight. And then in the last, I think, 5 minutes of the game, so like 87th minute onwards, they scored 2 goals and we lost. So we didn't even get a draw when we were winning 1-0 up. So, we've got a new formation set up. It's called Please Don't Concede! Everyone's positions are what they were playing before, so it's all positions that they should be relatively okay at playing. The roles are more defensive, means that we're going to take you off that position. We're going to go wide midfield on support, just because defensive winger means tackle harder, and I just don't want to get getting sent off. And I've changed the set pieces, but this is all like time wasting, being more disciplined, regroup and holding shape and things like that. And it's just bringing back our lines a little bit. Anyway, let's confirm that. Maybe we're asking for something, but I just feel like the game wants me to actually do something to hold out on games. So with that is the formation we're training the most, and we just get 3 points from a goal behind that we really, really needed, and we bossed the game. We deserve to win. Yeah, good. Deserved Yeah, we weren't our best. We got the results. Defenders. Defensive efforts are crucial, and we'll leave it. Okay, so we've got such a split squad. Well, that takes us out of the relegation zone at 1 point. How did Reading get on? Where are you, Reading? They lost 3-0. Oh, cool. So yeah, we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there slowly. But like, what usually happens is we get one good result, and then it's followed up by bad results. So yeah. You just do something. Ugh. All right. Okay, we might get some more money for Dwayne Holmes. Looking to strive forward. He's reverted to a formation. And they're praising me for changing up the tactic. And let's praise our striker. Well done for leading the line well. Okay, 6 games to go. We're out of the relegation zone. And, yeah. So I'm currently streaming this on Twitch. The link for my Twitch channel is in the description of this here vid. But if I haven't already said, welcome in if you're on YouTube. Yeah. We do this save, and we do another save. It's a journeyman save. I call it the America's Expedition. And we started off in Canada, won the Canadian double. Then we moved down to Uruguay. So yeah, York United first, then down to Uruguay with Albion. We didn't do brilliantly there, but we did end up moving to Tecos in Mexico. We won promotion from the Expansion League to the Liga MX, and then accidentally took a job in Chile with Everton de Viña del Mar. One of my favourite South American teams, because I'm an Evertonian in real life. Connor Dixon doing really well. Hey, all my mates have just got new contracts. Can I have one? No, you can't. Ella getting some minutes and doing well is a nice thing. So Everton de Viña del Mar, we won the Chilean double, so League and Cup there. And now we've moved to Banfield in Argentina. We've just completed our first season, and well, our first half season. And we made it to the Copa Libertadores. We finished 4th. So that means we've got Champions League football next season. We've just done a squad build. So our squad is now as good as it's going to be for the next season. And we're lucky. Yeah. We're going to hopefully be able to make a real push for the title this coming season. He hasn't the level of ability. Okay, yeah, I wanted to be up front with them. Okay, he's making progress. at cool. Okay, Hannum is back. We're favourites to survive, according to my my guy who does the team talks. We're not talking to Tom Lawrence here. He's already upset with me. He is encouraged. There we go. He's just come back to from injury, so anything we can do to boost his morale up just a little bit was a good thing. So I think we're going to have to go in with the same team again. Everyone's match load is light. Everyone looks healthy. We gave Knight a game off because he was looking a bit jaded, and he seemed happy about that. We got Kenneth and Bird, decent midfielders, on the bench as well. Right, let's make you available for the Under-23s until match fits for 90 minutes. I think the same with Tom Lawrence, you know. Squad available for the Under-23s until match fits. I want him to get there. I think we'll just go with the same team. I think last match maybe Thompson wasn't the greatest, so maybe we could drop him, but I think an unchanged team will send the right message. So yeah, let's do this. Let's submit the team. Go. All right. Cool. Let's just go right ahead. I'm just replying to my boss. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? No, we're not doing any specific things for any players. I don't like to do that. Right, we're away at Swansea. It's going to have to be the praise of the press. Let's cautiously say, ignore the press plays. Praise. Gotta sort of talk up to their egos. They love a good ego rubbing. Rub my ego, baby. Rub it good. Okay, we're in the blue, obviously. Same team as last time. Williams got a good pass in last time. That got the sort of pre-assist for our first goal, and doing kind of well on the wing there again. Getting right to the byline despite only being on support. Playing against the back three. Weird formation. But our wide players could get involved in some of these half spaces here and here. And we've got defensive midfielders to deal with these guys, so yeah, there's no reason why things could go horribly wrong for us. Patterson, don't know who Patterson is. Is he the Everton right back ex? He will be, won't he? Yeah, he is. Everton right back. That's a good loan signing, that. Yeah. Anyway, right. Dressing room. It's been a quiet game. The guys are doing okay. Wait, once again, I'm going to have to go cautious. Not enough shots. Casey, get over yourself. Let's speak to him individually. We weren't that bad, but you still improved. Okay. Speaking to bloody individuals, try and like coax just a tiny bit more out of them. Bielik getting right up there despite being told to hold position. Always a little bit of a worry. And that's too easy, and they're round us. Keeper in a bad position now. I'm wondering whether it's because I'm playing our keeper as a sweeper keeper, so he has more of an aggressive starting position, but we do have a slightly higher line, which is my idea between this. He just comes out and he's never going to get there. That's just a goalkeeping error. And, you know, the defence aren't close enough to it either. Well, that's poor. That is poor. Right, let's go and see this highlight then. Don't do it, of course. Alright, apparently win one, lose one. Let's just care about the fitness of some of our players. Let's stick in Kazim Richards. Let's make him a deep line forward on attack. And we've used our other changes. It would have been nice to bring Tom Lawrence on, but that's fine. Alright, we're just giving up on this game. Let's fight another day. Our away games... yeah. Yeah, the centre-back's not playing well enough. We just had a bad day at the office. I think I'm going to have to shout at them. Quite sure why that's a highlight. And he's offside anyway, and he couldn't even slot it away. Right, that was a really bad performance. Really bad performance. Far from pleased. Right, Ravel Morrison is an enigma, isn't he? He's an enigma. He's got this large-than-life persona, like, you can't talk to us like that, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, hey guys, you didn't play so well. Oh, I'm so nervous. Weird. Don't get it. Don't understand it. Right, so we're back in the relegation zone because apparently Reading are great at picking up results. Let's have a look at their... maybe not great, but they do pick up a few results here and there. So we're both playing Welsh teams, and we didn't do our job. We got Fulham, top of the league, next. Fulham's unbeaten home form is 10 games, but we're playing them at our place, which is good to see. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Who's the one that's missing out? Flange. Yeah, that's fine, that is not. Wait, can I change that? I've never really looked to change this. Oh, so if I didn't want someone to play... What about these guys? Okay, but I can change the bench options apparently. Weird. Got some money from the Bobby Duncan deal. Fulham. Well, it's going to be a tough game. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right, what are we going to do about this? We're going to play our game and hope that they underestimate us. Thompson's been training well. Good. Good, I'm glad he's training well. Oh, man. Man, this team is so inconsistent. And getting injuries at centre-back just has really, really messed us up. I think we're going to have to drop the Loney centre-back again. Curtis Davis, 2 months away, he's missed the season. Buchanan's missed the season. Luke Plange breaking his arm has not helped things either. Not that he's great. Okay. Yeah, so Fulham dominate games. Do the passes in the middle of the park. Get a good XG. Got a fairly high sort of front line where there's a lot of passes there. A lot of passes from Chabla backwards, though, interesting. And their general performance, they're outperforming XG. And just all metrics, really. Okay, so they are first for a reason. We've got an away game against 4th place Queen's Park Rangers. So this one loss can turn into 3 so easily. But I think we've just got to take the Fulham thing. We've got to take the home advantage. We've got to hope that they underestimate us. That's an interesting thought. I'm not happy with Cashin, really. He's not quick. He's not great in the air. He's left-footed, which is nice. But he hasn't really done it for us. Reese, this guy isn't the answer. Although he's quick and tall. Could play him at centre-half, but maybe not. And then obviously Oliver Casey's been playing there. He's probably got the best stats of everyone, but he's just inconsistent, just doesn't do it for us. But knowing Kenner, good physicals, good strength. It's the concentration that I'm kind of worried about. He's got aggression. He's got decent positioning. His heading's 10. We could just chuck him in. He is left-footed as well. We could just chuck him in at centre-back. That's our problem position. And he's an option. And it's been proved throughout the season, or since January, that both Cashin and the guy we brought in, Oliver Casey, haven't been up to scratch. So bringing Kenner in is maybe the right thing to do. I think he's quick as well, and that could be a big difference. So I think Kenner, is he down as a centre midfield? Yeah. We got Thompson and Knight for that position anyway as well. So let's make him a centre-back. We play out from the back, so let's play ball-playing centre-back. Because he can pass, can't he? 11, 10, yeah. Position's 9. They're not great, but it's a centre-back. They generally don't mess up that much. Alright, ball-playing centre-back, defend. So we do want to carry on trying to make moves from the back. Form is awful. Can't have a staff meeting. We've just got to go in. Got to go in. Got to try and get our best result here. Okay, Curtis Davis is back in rehabilitation phase. I'm kind of tempted to just try and play him, just to see if he breaks down, so he retires and we save money. That would be ideal. Is that incredibly evil? We can bring him in right now. Damaged Achilles tendon. I mean, it would help us throw a game that we need to win. But look at this. 7.3. Since he's been gone, Stearman was the same sort of level. Since he's been gone, his form's just absolutely nosedived. Well, we're just going to go with Kenner and Stearman and hope that's the way forward. Williams and Burns are definitely our best fullbacks. Everyone had a bad game. Billick had a bad game, but we're going to stick with him. But I think Bird and a Knight. There's a bad relationship there, apparently. These lines, although helpful, I don't understand them. There's a little bit here, and there's a line there, so I don't understand these lines. I wish they would just go round Like, a line straight where you can see is fine, but these diagonal ones usually work out really badly. You know, and this one especially. Maybe that's a skin issue and it's not a problem in the default skins. Right, okay, Nightbird, Billick. I'm happy with that midfield. What I'm not happy with is Morrison. Jozviak we'll stick with, but I think we drop Morrison. What was our other option? I think it was Watson. But we're just going to bring in Lawrence. It's going to be fine. How tired are you, Lawrence? You're match fit. It'll be fine. Right, Chasm Richards isn't, though. So let's bring in Thompson? Watson? Let's get Thompson in there. What are our forward options? Because Thompson can play out there, Sibley can play out there as well. Why is Chasm... I was supposed to drop someone else rather than Chasm Richards. Buchanan, Watson, Morrison? Yeah, Morrison on the bench. That's right. Okay, guys who can play defensive midfield, guys who can play in defense, wing back, other forwards. Yeah, that kind of works for me. Alright, so our team today, Alsp in goal, Kenner and Stearman are our centre-backs, Byrne and Williams on the full-backs, Billick, Bird and Knight in the centre of midfield, Jozviak and Lawrence are supporting Coyote, who's up front. Okay. Big game. So today we've won one, lost one. And if we do that for the rest of the season, we will stay up. We're 22nd in the form table, my god. I think it's time to encourage it. Go and show the world. Go and show the world, guys. Motivation. Good. Alright, so we're obviously at home, so we'll be playing in the white. And hopefully Fulham will underestimate us. We've got a decent little team out. Good blocking of Mitrovic there. Kenner as a centre-back, I don't know why I haven't thought about this sooner. Because I've known for a long time that centre-back has been the issue. One of our issues. Said something about Knight there. He looks offside, but linesman seems okay with it. So apparently that was just a good cross and finish. So the back line's looking relatively okay. I mean, Stearman should be a little bit more pushed up. But, yeah, it's fine. Everyone's got a man. And then he just drops off and he's watching him. And Lawrence, I think, is right next to him as well. Okay, so he's left him to Lawrence. And he's kind of watching this back post. So we've got 3 on these 2 nearest guys. That makes sense. One of them can go out to the taker. That all makes sense. But Lawrence isn't looking at the guy. So I don't think he's been passed off properly there. And Byrne's just looking at an issue. I think they're both culpable, but mostly Byrne. But I think he's passed him off. Not recognised that it was going to be a cross coming in. And that's really poor. It's a defensive error. Added to the fact that Tom is not a good defensive player. This is what you... Oh, okay. Of course. But he's taken an injury as well. Byrne scores. We've got a free kick. We've got an injury. I think we're going to have to go in to our report here. Let's close this down for a second. Okay, no one's shown that they've got an injury, but I'm sure I saw a little injury pop up. We'll just imagine that we weren't here. and hope that we can take this on. So the two that were at fault for the goal have combined to equalise for us. That's the way you do it. If you go and make a mistake, come back. Oh, he's injured himself in making that tackle. Well, that's a double goodie for us. We'll make up for it by doing something good. Okay, Williams is on the ball. Back to Kenner. Now Billick. Knight to Stearman. Billick out to Williams. We're moving the ball nicely here. Lovely football. Knight's one-on-one with the keeper. It gets blocked, but there's many in the box. Good cross in. And 2 bites at the cherry. And they're both well saved. And my goodness, Fulham have done well not to concede there. This is promising. We've been very much on top. Excellent XG. Our team are playing kind of well after a ropey start. Good. Analytical data. You're really deep, but I mean, I'm okay with that because this is... These guys are attacking. You're supposed to be filling in here. So the idea is that we're more defensively responsible. Yeah, I'm okay with the shape of the team. Okay. I'll overcautious. If the objective of the game is to get bright green things on your players and your players happy, then we've given the right team talk. Whether it is that or not, I don't know, but like, it seems like we've done the right thing. We've not conceded for the first few minutes of this half. Now the faces have changed down. We've used up all of our goodwill from the half-time team talk. Williams is tired but playing well. Centre-backs are doing well enough. Kenner playing better than Stearman, so that's nice. It just looks like the midfield isn't kind of doing it for us. So I think we're going to make a change of Max Bird and Jason Knight. So Volante is Sibley. And then centre mid is Thompson. And is anyone absolutely dying out there? Burn, but he's playing so well. Now that might be down to the goal, but I assume that there'll be a confidence boost with that as well. But Ravel Morrison, but he's nervous. I think we'll leave the rest for the time being. Confirm those changes. Ooh. 1 point against top of the league would be something that we could accept, he says, as we concede from the corner. Unmarked, but the keeper, I don't know. That seems like it was really easy for the keeper to claim. Come on, come on. Ah, damn it, 1-on-1. Come on. Ah, and then our corner doesn't have the same effect. We don't... This is another game that we're probably going to lose by 1 goal that we've deserved to win. The amount of games that we've not won when we probably should have done... Ah, come on, you've got this. You can deal with this. Go on, Stearman. Okay. Get back in shape. Nice that we're trying to press it. We've won the ball. And then Billick loses it. A shot from distance. We've got 10 minutes and we're playing well. We don't need to change anything. You know, it doesn't mean we'll win, but... Oh god, that was awful. But we're doing the right things. So, you know, why change something that's working? Also with a decent save there. Lots of highlights though. We are in key highlights. Oh, there was an offside there and it was a good finish. Allsup's having a bad day. Well, let's demand more shouts. And unfortunately, I think we'll go into our team instructions. Out of possession, let's drop our line back. We're going to have to get stuck in. But we're dropping this line back to hopefully make some space here to run into. And with that, we want to distribute quickly over the defense because we've got a little bit of pace on our striker. We've got to go more direct. We've got to move it more. And we've got to play it into open spaces. Okay. We've got one more sub to make. But I don't see... Frustrated by the feedback. Just get him off. Like, come on, Ebersele. Use your pace. That's all you're there for is your pace. Come on. Come on, one chance. Let's get the result we deserve here. We deserve this. We're not going to get it. Okay. So, we had a couple of great chances there, but we were decent. And then just defensive errors. Goalkeeper, a big flap for something you definitely should have dealt with. These are the things that happen when you're right at the bottom. We've got to say unlucky, boys, because... Right, when I say disappointing, because I'm going to say it, we've got the worry that our more annoyed guys like Tom Lawrence, like Ravel Morrison, aren't going to take me criticising losing against first in the league well. So... I want to reluctantly say that. Okay, Byrne didn't like it. Alright, so we're going to individually... Tom Lawrence, God. You were excellent tonight, well done. Okay. So I have the little individual chat to those guys. And they weren't excellent, they were at fault for the first goal. So if they didn't mess up the first goal, then we would have been in a 1-0 lead. And life would have been okay. Now we're 5 points to Reading have won again? I think we're going down. I literally... They're away to Sheffield United. So we've just outplayed Derby and then defensive issues of knacked us. Oh, man. Okay, this is kind of an interesting... Hey, David! Welcome in, buddy.
Warning, UFO detected.
Look at this. Look at this run. Okay, Barnsley and Reading, two teams that we could catch. We're 5 points off them with 4 games to go. We have 2 home games. So, I think we need 3 wins at least. Hi, David. How's it going, buddy? I think we need 3 wins in our last 4. Bare minimum. I think we need to win them all, and this team is not good enough to do it. I think we're down. And we truly don't deserve to be, because the injuries have been awful. The way the squad's fallen out with each other has been horrid. It's been tough. Been really tough. I won 1 game and I've lost 2. And now we've got no rest time for this next match. And as I said, we just played top of the league and we deserve to win. And then the team closest to us have gone on a little winning streak as well, which is just great. It's just great. What are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do? I'm not even looking at my reserves. On the plus side, we go down. We'll absolutely smash the next the division blows. Well, I don't remember the last time I got relegated. I honestly, I just don't remember when I've. I'm gonna say I don't. There have been a couple of games that I got lost interest in when it was going badly. And I kind of stopped playing them. But like when we're on the slide, but not in the relegation zone. I don't think I've ever been relegated, like, as an adult playing Football Manager. And I think it's about to happen. I think it's about to happen. Alright. Fullbacks, who are really important, are tired. You're just straight on out. You're going to have to be out as well. I don't trust you to stay fit. Right. I'm not trusting Ebasele. This guy's just back from another. We can't drop him because we haven't got the players for it. Okay, so we're gonna have to stick with the fullbacks. Let's just double check when our next game is. We can't throw a game. We've got 5 days, so we're gonna have to individually sort out our fitness. But I think we've just got to put out whatever team we've got available here. Alright, so it's the wingers that we're changing up. Morrison, inside forward attack. Go. And then who was our other option? Watson, Lawrence. Oh no. So we had 2 options and they were both playing. Oh, God. I think it's going to have to be Sibley, isn't it? Cody's going to have to just carry on playing, even though he's not match fit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, Casey off the bench. Plange isn't back. This is the problem. With all these injuries, we just can't change up the team. Sounds a little ominous. Yeah, well, it's literally just what it is. I think we go with this. We outplayed top of the league. We've just outplayed top of the league. Everyone is match sharp, if not match fit. So they're 2 good things. So we're going to go with that first 11. And who makes the bench? We've got a striker. We can't put any more guys in that are loanees because we haven't got any space for them. Unless we take out defensive midfielder who's... or centre back. Okay, you're tired. Maybe he's... maybe he has a sibling. Oh, God. Okay, it took me a second then. Alright, you're too tired to make the bench. Robinson's not a game changer. So Watson's going to make the bench. And Mr. D.H. Lawrence. Oh, I'm not happy. This is... We could have Richards on there. Instead of Lawrence. Alright, we'll give Lawrence a game off so he's fresh for the next match. And we're going to go with that. Okay. Alright, we've got to win today, guys. It's just the be-all, end-all. We've got to win. Surely the team above me can't go on a 3-game winning streak. Surely not. Right, they've made a bunch of changes, so they're going to be fresher than me. But honestly, outside of my first sort of like 15 players, the drop-off is huge. Alright, sick and tired of getting bad results. Change that now. I think assertive finger. Let's change the bad results. Max Bird knows what I'm talking about, don't you, Max? Yeah. Right, defenders. I've got the faith in you guys. I believe in you. I literally can't believe in anyone else because no one else is good. Alright. So, key highlights because that's how we play this save. And we're on the ball. Williams crossing it to Coyote off the crossbar. The lovely crossbar. I'll watch from the stands today. Thanks for hanging out in my chat for so long. Definitely made getting through 6 hours of pre-season easier. I appreciate you appreciating it and me. Well, let's hope that nice things are repaid and we get a result that is befitting of a team that should be pushing the promotion places rather than... Oh no. Thank goodness that's not on target. Okay, no shots on target, so we can shout about that. Burns knackered. We'll have to take him off at half time. We'll need him for the next game. I appreciate you back there, David. Alright, shots. Where's the thing about bad shots? I don't like what I've seen. Just calmly, I don't like what I've seen. Ravel Morrison's going to not take that well. I'm going to have to take him off. Yeah. Alright, let's individually talk to Ravel and tell him that you can make the difference. Go out and prove it. No? Okay, then he's getting subbed. So we're making 2 changes at half time. Ravel Morrison, who's not performing, is getting taken off. Watson, can you play this position? I believe you can. And you're right-footed. Playing on the right, so... You're not quick enough to get to the byline, but we're going to tell you to do that anyway. Like, to play into your strengths, of which you have very, very few. And Dylan Williams, I think, because you're motivated, will give you another quarter of an hour before we bring on Ebasele. Oh, man. But David, thank you very much for the bob out. I would never say that to you, man. Okay, playing around the back. It's kind of what I've told him to do, so good, I suppose. Williams brings the ball forward, finds Sibley. Now into Bird. Williams, many in the box. And the counter is on. We've got 4 back to deal with this. We're in a decent enough little shape, not anymore. And of course, we're going down. We're going down. I don't remember ever getting relegated. Yes. And in this moment, not being called Bob is a good thing. Oh my goodness. Fair XG. And we're just not doing it. That's too easy. That's just too easy all around. Good save from the keeper. Alright, come on. That's a bad cross. Kenner's shot's well over the bar. Now let the game continue. Right, we've got to save Nathan Burns' legs. Let's just get cashing on that side. And that's all we can do. Let's just confirm this. I think... Oh my god. Is that even... Where is that? I haven't paused this myself. Goal line technology, so it bounced off the post, maybe? It's on the inside of the post. Come on, half an hour, guys. Half an hour. Stearman with a header to Watson, who comes inside for some reason. Ebasele with the pace, not much else. Good cross, dangerous, well dealt with. Now Cashin into Sibley. Knight, Sibley. The equaliser is there. That's something to hang on to. Good work, Cashin. Freshly on. Great choice by the manager to bring on the right-footed centre-back at left-back. And Coyote doesn't look like he even touches the ball, but with the power of the force, he forces it in. Oh, yes. We're going down with the Toffees. The Toffees aren't going down, probably. Right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? I'm thinking maybe we need to put a man up top in a minute. I think we're... Right, how are the guys feeling? They're feeling pretty good. Let's give this a couple more minutes. Okay, Stearman heads away. We've got many people in the box. Can we win something? Can this be a counter-attack, please? The answer is looking like no, but we're battling. We're trying to battle. We've worked it into space. The ball is in, and... Of course. They just... Cashin. He's got no idea. It's not his position. He can play And then the centre-back not cover himself in glory either. Alright. These faces telling me. What are they telling me? Demand more. Let's go into the tactics. Right. Billick, get up there. We are going to get you to be a target man support. Watson to be a 10. Everselli to be there. Bird can stay there and just do something defensive midfieldery, like a ball winner midfield on supports. Knight on attack. Watson, what do you like doing? Shadow striker. Okay, cool. Good. Actually, can you be a roaming playmaker? Yeah. You can go anywhere. Ebasele, winger on attack. You want to get around the back. You can go on attack as well. Why not? And Cashin can make this a back three. Can make this a back three. Okay, something like that. I don't know if this is going to work. It's not going to work. In transition, distribute quickly to target man. Let's go long. Hit some early crosses. Okay. It's got to that time when Hail Mary is the time of the day. Billick, he can pass. He chose not to there. I mean, this does make shopping for the next season a lot easier. Trust the process, guys. We've only got 3 games to make the process work. Okay, it's still 5 points on the next 2 teams up from me. And we've got the goal difference. So maybe 2 wins, but I feel like they're going to get at least a win each. So, yeah, and now Ebasele. Our option to take off our tired fullbacks is gone. My god, this is painful. I've even made a really defensive formation as well. A variation on the one that I've got. Full team meeting. Let's do this. Last team meeting we did was at the start of an international break, and by the time the next game came, the morale was back on the floor, but we've got a couple of days before our next match here. Okay, I think just encourage. Come on, guys. Yeah. All right. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Fist pump. Positive. Come on. Get that form out of the floor. Honestly, if we were in the relegation zone, our morale would be higher. And I don't know who you are. You know, one of my youth intake. You're a striker with some ability. Well done for ruining your future. You know, how very Derby County of you to get bloody injured loads. Yeah. Honestly, if we weren't in the relegation zone, then the morale would be higher. And these games that we're in, the amount of games that we lost by 1 goal, or we've had the higher XG and we've played well and just had a defensive error, they don't happen to a team that are doing really well. I think one of my main issues is I didn't spend enough time looking for a centre-back. Yeah, Watson can go, that's fine. So, yeah, that was one of my major issues in January. I didn't look at the centre-back. I looked at the centre-back a bit, I made a guess on a guy that looks like he could be good and should be better than how he's performed. And he hasn't performed, and I've kept on trying him, and that's been an issue. Richard Stearman has been performing a shadow of himself. You can relate to that, yeah. My other issue is... Oh, I mean, other than all the injuries and whatnot, is that I didn't look at this midfielder, Kenner. I didn't put him in defence early enough. Right, I think we've just got to play our best team. I like Max Bird as a player. I like Knight. I like Bilic. Even though Bilic really hasn't done anything to prove that he's good. Maybe halfback's not the answer. Maybe let's just go anchor. Let's not be crazy here. Let's just get him just to do one thing. He's got a passing range on him, but let's not try and run before we can walk. Okay. Our wingers are the issue now. This is as good a defence as we can put out. This is as good a midfield. We've got Thompson, who's a decent battler. In fact, he's got pace. We're going to bring Thompson in there. That brings more pace, because Bird isn't quickest either. So our two Holden guys, I don't really want not to have pace. I mean, theoretically, we could bring in Sibley, who's got a bit of pace. Not loads, but a bit more. And just have as mobile a midfield as we can. Which could help us, but I think Thompson to start off with. Bilic's out. That's fine. And then wingers. And Lawrence we rested for this game. Lawrence comes in. And Josviak, I think he's got a rest. They've got a relationship, so let's just go with that. Colin Kazan Richards can sit on the bench, why not? Watson. So, fullback. Take him out for this guy. Just an option at fullback. Centre backs. Who are we missing? Robinson, Sibley. He needs to be on the bench. We've got 5. Actually, let's just get rid of him. Alright, Morrison instead of Watson. Watson's not going to win me in a game. Morrison could. Let's just go with that. Alright, guys. I wanted at least 10 points out of the last 4 games. The last 3 we have to win. Maybe a draw and 2 wins could get us there. I feel like 3 wins will see us safe. They're in bad form. Okay. They're in bad form too. We're at home. If we can win this game, maybe, just maybe, things will look good. What was that with Tom Lawrence? Has Tom Lawrence got a knock? Highlight is for them. Big Maguire in the house. How's it going, man? I'm getting battered by Derby County. That's what's happening. Battered in the sense of emotional turmoil. Playing... They're just not good. And now we're losing yet another game. We've got players back. We're just... And then, like, they've just got to clear that. It goes past 2 players and neither of them deal with it. What is that? A tie hamstring, sort of thing you should be able to play through. Okay, well, we'll just have to play through it, Tom. Play through it, mate. But, yeah, it's going badly. There's a fan somewhere around here. Turn on fan. One shot on target. I mean, honestly, just... Goalkeeper's head's gone. Anxious. Well, let's... It's only for 5 minutes. Let's give them an encouraging shout. Okay, it's kind of worked apart from the goalkeeper. Come on, guys. Yes, Kenner with the header. Good times. We've got to win this game. It's a header. It's all good. Dressing room, come on. We've got to... It's all about encouragement now. For the fans, guys. No, why do the players not care about the fans? Okay, make the difference. Alright. Alright. 6.3 from Thompson. That's from not clearing their chance. Lawrence runs through the centre. Gives away the ball. Oh, no. Of course they do that. Let's go extended. Ball over the top. No one can get close, and he shoots straight through the goalkeeper. Looks like a good finish, to be fair, but yeah. Loading up a new save now. Did Den Haag for the first few months. Want new challenge, starting the second tier of Poland with Lodz. Made the European quarterfinals. Oh, let's watch this goal against us that buries us. We've moved to extended highlights, so not every highlight needs to be a goal. Made European quarterfinals in the 80s. Want them to get into Europe and compete eventually. How did your Den Haag save end up? Second in the morning. Thanks to the moral support there, Big Maguire. You're going down, going down in the morning. Nice, thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is tough for me, guys. I'm having a thoroughly bad day. Goalkeeper deciding to just absolutely have a dump of form. Stearman, the defender that's been fantastic for us all year, is now awful. Cashin at fault for the last game. Let's bring him on again. Thompson having a bad game. Let's bring on Casey. Why not? Or we could bring in Billick. Got half an hour to absolutely change this round. Striker's having a bad day. Let's bring in the motivated Kazim Richards. Play him as deep line forward. Let's just do inside forward attack. Knight can play there. How best can Shadow Striker? Yeah, let's just do that. We'll make you more of a support in this situation. Alright, so that's the 3 changes. No else to do. Distribute quickly. And get stuck in. There's no cards out there. Alright. But you don't look... you don't look ill any longer, so maybe you got that going for you. Yeah. Maybe. Right. We're going to concede here while I'm doing an encouraging shout, aren't I? Oh, well done, also, having a decent save. Right, the heads are just gone. Okay, come on. Get the draw at least. We'll work it from there. Nice, come on. Oh, that was just a man that had 0 ideas. You should actually be a winger on attack. I think we're just too many changes. Doesn't do anything for us. We've not been good. We haven't been good. I don't know if we deserved. So we haven't deserved to lose. I think that. Have we? We don't deserve to lose that game, and yet we did. We didn't deserve to lose against Derby, yet we did. There's so many games this season that we've not deserved to lose, or we've deserved to get a draw instead of a, or we deserve to get a win instead of a draw or something like that. And now Barnsley have pulled away. We can't catch Barnsley. We just need Reading to lose their last 2 games and us to win our last 2. So now it's mathematical. We need 2 wins to stay up. I think this is going to be my first relegation in Football Manager that I can ever remember. And it's painful. It's painful. I'm going to try and develop young Polish talents and give them good facilities to start off with. Cool, man. Like you just like asked the board for that loads and loads, yeah. Ended up going 7 seasons, but just got a bit stale. I did make the knockout stages of the Champions League. Oh no, it was at the Conference League. I did get into the Champions League groups a couple of times. Made a lot of money. It was good save, but I want harder, longer till 23. Yeah. Oh, man. This has not been fun. Do I think I can do this for the last couple of games? I don't. It is stressful, man. I don't want to do the staff meeting. Honestly, the amount of points we got for the league would put us, what, 59 points? So there. But, like, if you look at our form, let's just go for results. The 0-0s, I bet you most of those 0-0s we were good. Bunch of 1-0s. How many times we got tonked? 3 2-0s. Couple of there was a 4-1 against Newcastle where I put on my second team. So we've never been smashed. Never have we been smashed. The whole entire season. How many times have we not scored in the whole entire season? Yeah, a few draws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've not hit the back of the net a few times. We just weren't able to get a striker in that was good enough. Coyote needs to be dropped really, but Plange, who'd normally come in for him, has been injured as well. So yeah, the midfield is okay, but there's been loads of injuries. Our best talent got incredibly upset in January when we sold a crap youngster that had potential, but was already 20. So by selling him, he got upset, saying you're destroying the future of the club. And the actual fact that Tom, you destroyed the future of the club by not playing well, because you were able to get goals for this. We would have won a few games, and we would have stayed up because of you. But we didn't, because you got upset, and you made about 7 of the players upset. And that stopped us from getting that little percentage more that gets you over the line. Well, there we go. There we go. You never know. We could miraculously win the last 2 games. Who's the best player for me so far? No one deserves to be called the best player. The least shit player. I mean, average rating wise, Curtis Davis and Tom Lawrence and Stearman were all up there. Then Curtis Davis got Achilles tendon injury that kept him out for 6 months. And we were never able to get a partner for Richard Stearman, so our 2 centre-backs that were doing really well for us stopped doing that. And that's when Tom Lawrence got upset that we sold Jack Stretton. Jack Stretton, who's shit. And then he's made a load of other people unhappy. Burns probably one of the good players, but he's had injuries. So a really pacey wing-back. Yeah. Jason Knight's done a few good things, but no one's been consistent. Honestly, Tom Lawrence, Curtis Davis, Richard Stearman, they were a little trio that I could rely on. And then one of them got injured. Thanks, game. Yeah, Byrne can get injured. Noel Kenner can get injured as well. And this is what it's been all season. I've tried to rotate where as best I can. And people haven't been getting played too often. I haven't been playing people all the time. I don't want a team meeting. I expect to stay up. This is a big match, so let's just say that. Couple wary. Pacify. Convince. Okay. Let's convince. We got more positivity than we got negativity, whatever. This is our last chance to stay up. They're not going to get these. Yeah, so we get a win here. You never know. You never know. Naturally, they... okay, and then just a spat of injuries for no reason. Just no reason. I need to praise that forward. I mean, I could praise loads of people. David, thanks for the lurk. I enjoy it, but yeah. Right. Scholars announced. We've done that. Not really interested in next season yet. It's about now. The here and now. Alright. So Ken is out injured. So we are going to bring in Billick. He's slower, but he is better than other options. Thompson had a stinker. So who's our other options for Thompson? Let's just drop Thompson. He's actually probably the best option. We'll probably put him back in. Byrne had an injury. So we could drop him for a Basile. That could be a thing. Right, who can play Anchorman? We're also not going to go Anchorman. We're going to go... Baldwin midfielder defend. We are going to go for the pace in midfield that I was tempted to do last time. So Knight can stay in, Sibley's there. So we've got as quick a midfield as we can get. Lawrence morale is bad. I don't believe in Jozviak. So we are going to bring in... Oh, he's injured. That's fine. We will play you as a winger on attack. Okay, so we got a lot of... And something we don't often do. But I'm going to focus play down the right. There are a lot of crosses in there. I want you to be an inside forward on attack. Just get in there. We're going to get crosses from this side. You two get in the box. These guys get there late. Williams just be there. These be there. Yeah. Quick pick. Pick without restriction. Unpicked positions only. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we haven't even got enough centre backs on the bench. Wait. I kind of don't like this. He's okay, but let's get a defender or something on the bench. Nah. Morrison. Do we want to risk Morrison? No. Alright, so second to last game of the season. If we don't win today, we are relegated. We are relegated if we don't get the win today. So, let's win, shall we? Exact revenge. I love a revenge story. Come on, guys. Revenge. Come on, guys. There's some good players in this team. There were some good players in this team. We've got our paciest midfield. We've got tall guys at the back with some quality. You know, Tom Lawrence, if he wants to play well, is one of the better players in the league. Allsup's a good goalkeeper, but he just seems to be having a mental crisis. We've got a good, relatively quick, strong, fast, ish forward that can kind of score. He's got a lot of the right tools, and that should have been a goal because the team shape was wrong once more. And then are they just going to score another free kick? Well, and also, you having a great game today would be really, really, really good for us. Thompson on a yellow card scares me. Oh god, we're getting thumped here. I have to ask this: why 2D while streaming? It's not so fun to watch. There is a reason for that. The 2D is because I'm playing this game quick, because it's supposed to be dealt with. I'll change it because it's the end of the season. But the idea is that I complete a 6 months every week in real life. And the best way to see the shape of your team and to see what everyone's actually doing is by using a 2D pitch, which is why the highlight speeds are so fast as well. Because I just need to get through games because I work full time. And I reckon if I was playing at my normal speed and really dissecting things a lot, I would probably not get relegated. But it's with the Athletic. They've got a podcast, the Football Manager Show, and it's their community challenge. Right, let's shout and demand more. Come on, let's score a corner against the run of play, please. Nice that we kept it alive at that back post. Alright, let's slow it down as well. Why not bring it down one more pace so we can actually see the action? No, the view that I've moved to is the one that I use for all my other saves. I prefer this view because it is more aesthetically pleasing. It brings you into the game a bit more. But 2D makes more sense in an analytical sort of point of view. Once again, our defence are pushed too high up there. But analytically, you can see a bit more with the 2D pitch. So, although, yeah, it's kind of outdated, it's actually the best view, I think, for you to understand what's happening in the game. I don't like how deep you are. But I want to try and win the game. I think we need to change it up again. Right, what have we got? We've got Watson, Bird, Knight. I think we have to move you up. And you can be an advanced playmaker on support. You'll knit things together a bit more here. Now we've got less cover in midfield. I want you to be on support. But Thompson, who's nervous, we're going to take off and bring in Max Bird. Max Bird can be a register. Maybe just a deep line playmaker. Yeah, deep line playmaker on support. So you can move forward and get involved in attacks. I don't think there's much else to do. I don't like my other forwards. So Coyote, he's motivated. We just need a little bit more out of him. I'm going to assertively say that I don't like what I've seen. Yeah, I subbed Thompson, so I don't need to worry about him. And I am going to speak to Joshua by himself and tell him that he can make the difference. That made no difference to him. Okay, come on, guys. 45 minutes to save the season. We don't win now, we don't stay up. Anyway, Toby Charlie, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Or I haven't chatted at least. I hope you're well. Weller than me. Okay, bad performances in the attacking part of the pitch. What are you going to do, eh? Or chances for the opposition. Busy working. I'm good, tired, but good. How are you? Pretty much the same. I was a bit ill today, so I went home from work. Work in a kitchen, so with what I had, you don't stay in a kitchen. But I'm feeling a little bit more settled in my stomach now, so life is a little bit better. And then we managed Derby County. It's too easy over the top. He's got no pace, but we make the last-ditch challenge. Yeah, the thing is, as long as we don't concede here, there's still scope for us to do something. Why are you not even challenging for that? And then a screamer from the outside of the box. I mean, let's be honest here. Today, we haven't deserved that. I don't even need to see that again. Right. Is there anything I can do? I think it's just taking off personnel that aren't performing. Right, so Ebasele can come in for night. I have a plan. Kazim Richards. For those two were playing badly, 6.4s. And Kozviak is playing worse than the 6.4 actually, so let's undo these two. Everyone's playing badly. Ebasele, just for your raw pace. And then Richards for night. Ooh, what about this? What about playing two up front? And one's a deep line forward on supports? Yeah, why not support? You can then go more supporty. I want you to get to the byline and you're going to have to go attacking. You might as well go attacking as well, not that you'll do anything, but... Get stuck in. We've only got one guy in a yellow card. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. It probably will. We've got to distribute quickly. Let's boost up the tempo and change up the passing. And maybe hit early crosses. We've got two up there. They're both tall. Okay, two up fronts. But they're just not played well. Let's get an encouraging shout. Ebasele's already on a yellow card. Good times. And Colin Kazim Richards scores the equaliser. Maybe, just maybe, we can get something out of this. I just don't feel it. Also, for those of you who are in, sorry that we can't change the quality level of the stream. I like it when we're able to change the quality level of the stream, so you don't have to watch it at 1080p. But yeah, Twitch didn't want to let me have the option to change it down today. Come on, guys. More chances. Oh, what was that? What was that? Too many people in the yellow cards. It's okay. Win that header. Good. Shot. What are you shooting from distance for? Because I've taken off the work it into the box. I hate shots from distance in this game. You'll get the occasional one, but I'd rather just work it in there. Okay, retaining the possession well. Ball goes out wide. Cross comes in, easily defended. But we keep on going. And we continue to keep on going. The shot comes in. Now the cross. Okay, chances have come for us. We don't need to change anything up. We're just going to have to hope that what we're doing is going to be good enough for us. Ebasele off the crossbar, and then the follow-up was a tackle. Okay, apparently that wasn't the follow-up one. So we just hit the crossbar to maybe win the game for us. So they score an absolute rocket from outside the box, and our one inside the box hits the crossbar. And that is the difference of this season, and I think they're going to score now. Oh, well in also. Well in, Burn. The ball was already going out. There was no one around you, but you decided to kick it even harder out. Get up your clearance stats, I understand. Oh man, come on guys. Another encouraged shout. We win a header, but we don't win the ball. No. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, clearing bonus, yeah. Dang indeed. They're just not a good team. And, you know, part of me just doesn't want to carry on. But I've not got relegated before. That's a good, lovely pass. We can start again. Very disappointed. Oh, it'll be funny this if they score again. Holy moly. Honestly, I had a formation set up to stifle people as well, that I was training the lads to do. You know, just in case we got ahead in the game. Honestly, this goal, if we score it, will mean nothing. Obviously, we don't score it either. We're already down. And yeah, another game where we outdo the XG. You know, we had some good performances out there, we just can't get over the line. And it's all down to the mentality of where we've been all season, which is in the bottom end of the pitch. And all the injuries that we've had. And honestly, we trained. I didn't even go into double training with the lads. Oh well, we're officially down. My first relegation in Football Manager that I can remember. All right. Unwilling to oh, that looks worse. Says I'm unwilling to experiment, but our last win. Oh man, that's poor. Oh well. Oh, I'm narky. I'm narky. Well, at least Kazim Richards scored. I don't even want to talk to him. What? Next season, I've got 5 million to spend. Now we've been relegated. I'm just going to walk the league next season. If I've got 5 million to spend, I don't even know if that'll be interesting. Oh, man. No, I've never started with a minus 21 points deficit, no. But seriously, the reason this team has got relegated is because of self-destruct. Like, just they've just wanted to self-destruct, which is, you know, which is fine, I suppose. Like you. Contract. Where's your contract thing? Where does it say contract? Can't terminate his loan. Okay, that's fine. You down to you. I'm paying some of these guys some money. So let's... Can't terminate the loans. Why can't I terminate the loans? Can I terminate your loan? No. Ah, fuck. You know, almost all games I've played in the UK, they've been relegated. Yeah. What's your... Oh, 6.25, yeah, fine. Alright. Right, let's clear entire team selection. Let's have a look at the guys in the first team that haven't got contracts next season. So you, up to you. And then just chuck them in the under 18s. Don't care about you. Okay, now from this first team squad, let's quick pick a team. Yeah, whatever. How does this team look? That's kind of roughly what we'd do. Cash in. We got no left back. Oh yeah, because he's been out all season. And then we just need to go to our under 23s. Let's have a look at the guys that have got contracts in that squad, and then bring them up. I know a lot of them are. Let's bring them up for the time being, and then we'll deal with that. Okay, so all these are going. We've got some youngsters. Some of them have got some ability. We'll look at potential. There's a few guys with some decent potential down here. That'll be fine. But in our first team squad, you can make the bench. That's fine. Curtis Davis. Let's not even think about him. There you go. That's our team for the next match. If you're carrying on, first order of business, Ricky J. Jones. Is he the speedster? See... Coaching staff is lower, so let's not let anyone's contracts run out. Oh man, that's bad. What is it? Honestly, if we were playing really badly and getting knacked, I'd be okay with getting relegated. But we were in virtually every game of the season. Maybe I should have changed things around a bit more at the end, but there was only a couple of games that we got blown out of the water. The rest of them, we were right in it. We were just making stupid errors. Scout him.
I just want to go back.
Ah, those players are on international duty, including one of our 4 subs. It's fine. It's fine. There was 1 or 2 guys in the reserves that I was reserving judgment on whether to give them contracts. But with that transfer budget, I'm kind of happy just to go at it again. But like 5 million to spend in League One with a tiny wage budget that we've got, we'll be able to build a good young core for next season, and then we'll hopefully be able to get another good season in the championship And then maybe we can end the save just getting it up to the Prem. One step back for 2 forward. That's the plan. Right, Burn for Eberselli. Let's have Eberselli on the wing. Otherwise, yeah, we'll just go with that. What could possibly go wrong? No one else is going to be here. Number 1, maybe not number 1. 64, why not? Alright, last game of the season. Raid Man Cities and under 23s as well. Well, Mac City. They're Scottish fake. I don't even know what I was saying there. Yeah, whatever. Everyone's unsure. We just got relegated. They're a bit raw. I can understand that. And we're playing Cardiff City. P18 to P1. Love that for the first time. What? Just finished the league race. Got to P1. Just. Oh! Bloody hell. Welcome in, Ryan James. I'm very happy with proceedings tonight. Just finished the league race. Got to P1 due to disqualification. Cool. Good times. What's that in? Sorry, Ryan. And welcome in, obviously, buddy. I don't think we need to see this in its entirety. I think we're just gonna blast through this game. It's not about this season. What was that for handling for Allsup as well? It's a daisy cutter. It's P rolling at him and he's mishandled it and it's gone out. Right. The plus side for next season is we've got 3 centre backs. Because I'm thinking about playing Billick as a centre back. They'll be slow, but they're all physical. So Billick, Stearman, and the other one, who's out injured. Anyone who's upset that wants to leave, we will allow to go. So Byrne will probably want to leave. Knight will want to leave. And then we'll just build from there. Oh, wow, we're winning. Honestly, we're probably going to win this game. And, you know, that's just because the pressure's not there anymore, maybe. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. It means nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Wow. In a game that mattered, they would have scored that, most likely. I'm very naughty. I'm very annoyed. I don't want to get relegated, and yet it has come to pass. Tackle their left back person. So on F1 2021, I'm in the league, well, 2, and during today's race at Austria, in one of the leagues, I went from starting P18 to winning the race. Oh, you won the race. Wow. You're right at the back of the grid. And you ended up winning it. And you weren't even supposed to be in the race. That's fantastic, man. Alright, we're winning. That's nice. I'm going to say the send-off thing again. I know they don't care. It's tough, I care. I care, guys. You've really let the fans down this season. Now, the problem is, we've got to the point where I need to start making transfers, and we need the whole entire squad. And what I usually do is I wait until everyone's released and just deal with it then. So we might just zip forward. I might even holiday forward. Then we might miss some strands of unhappiness with our players. But yeah, so we've got a few players. If we sell people, we might get money. I don't know how much transfer revenue is going to be held. But you know, we gave it a spirited performance. We got relegated second to last game of the season. You know, so yeah, naturally, the 17-year-old who is pretty bang average with his technicals, like he's got an 8 at best for long shots, absolutely smashes one in from 40 yards, whatever it is. Couldn't have done that in one of the games that mattered, could you? Well, I think spending the whole entire season, bar a few fleeting moments in the relegation zone, is going to do that to your confidence. So let's make that change. Apparently someone's slightly injured, so let's make a change. Yeah, so we'll have a little look at sort of what the squad will need when it comes to the new season. We'll get up to the point where people are released from contracts in the 3-0 win. See, this annoys me. This annoys me. I mean, they're all of a sudden good enough to do really well. And I haven't seen any defensive errors, so basically the only thing I feel like that we could have done maybe a bit differently is gone into each individual player and had chats with them. But the problem is that I'm supposed to be playing this game every 6 months every week. I haven't got the time to go in and chat to people all every minute. Yeah, 4-0, 4-0. Okay, 3-0. But still, this team was good enough to score a lot of goals, and it just didn't. It's really really frustrating that that happened. Okay, we won a game at the end of the season. We ended up 2 points away from safety. We would have finished on 62 points, which would have been just about in the top half. But we absolutely capitulated at the end of the season. Obviously, some of that's my fault. Some of it's the players for being absolute idiots. But the plus side is that some of the worst idiots in the team. I'm just not going to talk to the press. Are leaving the club. So Morrison. Tom is leaving. Tom, the star player of the team, whatever his name is, and I'm glad. That's the one that really smarted. If Tom Lawrence didn't fall out over the sale of a player, he was in such good form that he would have won us. You know, we got relegated by 2 points. He would have won us one game that we lost, or he would have pulled 2 losses to 2 draws, and we would have stayed up if it wasn't for him falling out over a player that left, and he dragged 7 players with him. I don't get that, and that player wasn't good. He wasn't playing matches. He was already 20. That's the bit that upset me. I'm just going to accept whatever they tell me to do. I'll have a look at that later. I don't want to talk to half these players. Oh no, yeah, I've kicked everyone that's not playing in next season out, so that's good. Back as champions. Now that's what I want to do, but they're not going to read that. Okay, I'm going to ask them to stay with me. I'm going to say automatic promotion spot. Okay. Okay, so some guys want to leave, some people are hurt. Burn wants to leave, that's fine. Injury prone. There's a lot of that going around. Okay, so we'll try and keep whoever's got a contract. Facilities ground. Yeah, we haven't got the money to mess around with that stuff. Let's just deal with things. So we're gonna keep the squad that we've got, and then if people want to leave, we'll try and negotiate the best price for them, but they can go. And we're going to wait until everyone's released from contracts. We're not really going to spend money on transfers. It's mostly going to go into wages. If we go into club, it's club visions, isn't it? No. Yes. So if we push our transfer fee into wages, it's not that much, you know. Well, that's interesting. Club info. No, finances, isn't it? Okay. So 100,000. So our transfer budget to take that up to about 300,000 will only leave us leaves 1.4 to spend. Okay. So I want a little bit of transfer kitty, and I'm looking at around about 300,000 for the wage bill. We're gonna have a bigger wage bill in the division below, and that'll give us about 120,000 odd to spend on player wages. So that'll be more than enough actually, because our highest earner at the club. Oh god, this is the first one that's asking for out. Highest earners at the club. Let's have a quick look at this. Bilic, the winger Camille, I'd happily let him go. Jason Knight, I'd like to keep Knight. I'd like to keep Byrne. We're talking 12 grand because as a top end earner, I don't want to be spending much more than that. Right. Yeah, I'll directly speak to Bilic. What are you talking about? You need to accept my transfer request. Yeah, let's just accept it. He's injury prone as well, isn't he? Let's have a quick look at him. Yeah, he's injury prone and he's on big wages. Happy to let him go. Oh. So reasonable bid is one thing. What's a reasonable bid for a player like you? Between 2 and 4 million. So he'll probably want to go for about £250,000 then. Consider any bids that come in. Yeah. Okay, I will consider bids that come in for you. Cool, so if someone bids for him, what does that look like on the manager promises page? They'll be considered. Okay. So if someone lowballs me, that's a thing, but at least we don't have to argue about the price, and we don't have to try and force him out. And if I want to sell him for wage purposes, see, Stearman would have been a good guy to build the team around. He's not injury prone, he is consistent. He's had a bad end to the season, but he would have torn it up in this next league. And his wages aren't huge. He's only just signed a new contract with us. But, you know, if he wants to go, we'll say the same thing to him. It's a case-by-case basis. People bid for him, they'll go Curtis Davis. Ah, oh god, I want you gone. How long has you got? Oh, another year on your contract. You are on $7 grand. Apparently you're not injury prone. Apparently you're... Once again, another guy that we get a bid. We'll let him go. Burn. Alright, Burn's going to kick off more, I reckon. I think he's not going to accept this. Oh, he is going to accept it. Okay. Alright, it looks like... Yet another guy. Wow, everyone wants to go. Any more? Oh yeah, I kind of want this guy to go. He's injury prone, he's not that good. I don't want to waste my time trying to force people out. And also, people aren't going to bid for these guys all at the same time. So it means that I'm going to need to build a full squad anyway. I'm very much nodding in agreement due to tiredness, so I don't think the music really helps. Alright, let's see what music we got. Was a bit droney, wasn't it? We've gone EDM. Honestly, this is really not the music that I would normally listen to myself, but yeah. Okay, cash in. 5% of any sales. He's given money so we can stay afloat. So that's nice. Tax bill. Cashin wants to go as well. I mean, honestly, none of these guys I'm actually happy with. But the idea that I have to like go out there and physically look for to get them out of the team, I dislike. So yeah, we'll go out there. We'll try and sign a bunch of players, and once we sign a bunch of players, a few more guys might leave. And although we won't get much of the transfer fees for them, the wages will be available. But let's just spin forward to see where we are on the 1st of July. Everyone's on holiday. It's going to be fine. Now, we could... I don't know what our scouting is doing. Known talent. I don't know. It's one of the things that I'm awful at is scouting. I just don't touch it. Maybe I should. I watched a Zealand video on scouting today. But this is a save that we're trying to spin through as quick as possible. So yeah, we'll leave it. You're slow. We don't like you. I wonder if everyone's finished coming to me. Right. We're not doing the staff meetings either because well, we're not doing any of the training. Half the players that they'll probably talk about are about to leave the club anyway. Let's just shift ourselves on. I'll do all the recruitment myself. Which basically is just going to involve a massive trial farm. And then loans to supplement the trial farm at the end. That's kind of my thought. Trialists in, see who's good, see who's affordable. And then plug the holes with the loans. One person I don't think has come up to me and asked for a move away is our goalkeeper also. Now he did have an absolute horrid end of his season, but I think he's okay. Let's go to our manager promises. So centre back or centre mid, right back, centre mid, centre back, right back, right wing, centre mid, centre back. Oh, it's only 96 days as well. That's interesting. Okay, we got Davis back. Honestly, him being fit and available for the rest of the season would have kept us up as well. And we were trying to manage our centre-backs minutes, so they were getting subbed off. The occasional match they were getting rested. Just dumb luck. They got injured. I'm not even looking after these people are getting scouted. We'll just let our scouts carry on doing their own jobs. Oh, contract set to expire. Wait, Max Bardell. He's 19. He's 5'11s. He's not even quick. I don't like him. He played a few first team games for us. You're set for release. I don't want him. I don't want you. I don't want you either. I don't even know who you are. Yes, they're all... I think it's just important that they all know that I don't want them. Now this is really dangerous as well because we are changing so much around. That maybe right, he can get a new contract. And I will have a look at this guy. Anyway, down the right hand side. He's not good enough, don't like him. And he's a centre back. I don't like him either. Well, we've got to have some players at the club doing youth football. Cool. If my DOF can't do it, then they're not getting new contracts. I don't like any of them. Well, that's fine. Okay, transfer embargo's lifted. It already had been, so I don't know why I'm getting that lifted. Maybe it's like another embargo of some sort that I wasn't aware of. Okay, let's quickly look at our loanees. Abu Kamara, no. Just the guys that actually played some minutes. So Oliver Casey, didn't like him, no. So Noah Kenner, if we can actually get his loan again. I don't see it happening, but let's chuck him in our first team squad anyway. And if we can update that, then that would be good. And honestly, I think this guy'd tear it up in this league, so we'll ask you to extend your loan as well. And then the last one is Dylan Williams. He was pretty solid for us. He's not great, but he can play on the wing as well. Want to waste a loan on him? Yeah, I kind of like him. Like his personality. So Dylan Williams. Now I'm over my my sulk. I think those three. We'll see whether we can get their loans extended. Okay, when it comes up in the news, we'll have a look at that. Tin Ream. I think not, mate. Oh my goodness. Relegated in Football Manager. I don't know. It's not what I signed up for. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Oh yeah. I got an end of contract shortlist that I don't think I filled up. Like shortlists, end of contract empty, default. Yeah. All right, players. Search anyone that's expiring within 1 month. That has any even slight chance of wanting to be part of my world. How many players is this? It's 800 players. Sort by world rating. Ah, Phil Jags. Hey, Jags. You would have kept me up. You would have had a really good personality. Alright, we'll go to 1.5 star. Ah, wrong button. Hey! Why is that clicked off? Right, all you guys. Transfer list. Add shortlist. End of contract. 3 months. Joe Allen. Danny Drinkwater. Injured. Probably don't sign Danny Drinkwater. That would be dangerous. I know who Solomon is. Solomon will be one of my guys, won't he? He'll be coming back. So Bree signed a new 2-year deal, so he'll be coming off my list. Yeah, I don't want to act early, because I kind of want to know what's going on with my team first. And also, I feel like once we know where we are, and the game's updated to knowing that we're in the Championship, not in League One, I should say, then we'll be able to sort of re-look at it all. I think it'll make sense. Okay, transfers. Who's this? Who were you? A scout. That's annoying. Who's Matthews? Fine, yeah, take him. We got no time for those guys. I'm not talking about Tom Lawrence, he's dead to me. He's dead to me. I'm gonna move on. Liam Delap. We need to stop them from scouting Liam Delap. Because he didn't want to come to me in the championship. He's never gonna want to come to me. There, I don't want to know about him. Get him on my discard list. Transfer window is open. Yes, I'll be improving the squad. Wait, have we got a contract? This might be the end of it. Yeah, we got a contract. Okay, so a couple teams have bid for him. Yeah, I got no problem with that. You can just go, it's fine. What position? Every position. Every single position we need to improve. I'm glad he's going. Because he is one of the players that is... Who is this guy? Yeah. Stoke. That's been accepted, that's fine. Don't know who you are. Whatever, you can go. Alex Matthews. Who is this guy? He's 19. He's 19. He's a midfielder with passing of 10. Yeah, he's not good. He's not good. I don't care. We'll talk to the... I make the decisions. That's what we're saying there. He isn't good enough. That's the be-all, end-all. And if he's not good enough, he's wasting money. That's all it is. Does he have high potential? Yes. Is he going to be good enough? No. I don't think these guys are on my shortlist. Ah, yeah, because the guys that contracts running out. Oh, maybe I should be looking at them. The left back. How much would we have to spend to sign this guy? No compensation, and he'd probably ask for 5 to 6.5. So he's probably going to ask for 8 grand. He currently earns 2 grand. And just to have a quick look at him, balanced personality, which isn't great. He's not that good. So, no. This is why I'm waiting, because... Oh, Ebasele. Wait, the reason why we're waiting is because he might be good, he might not be. We could put in a bid for him and he might not be as good as what he was. I mean, for example, the centre-back that we signed, he looked relatively okay, but never was. So I don't want to make any mistakes like that. So I'd rather trial them first, understand exactly what they're about, and then deal with it. And if we miss out on some guys, we miss out on some guys. We're a big enough club to deal with these things. Wait, Ebasele, he's quick. He's nothing else. You can take a throw in. I don't like him. So I'm going to negotiate this and ask for 50% of future profits. And accept it. I'm not messing around. Just get rid of them. Would I want to loan him back? No. No, I do not want to loan him back. Because I was only playing him because he's only at half decent. They've been accepted. I don't want the loan back. Don't want the loan back. Using up free loan spaces in the club for a guy who wasn't able to start for us. I mean, yes, maybe he had a potential future in League One for us. Okay, so this guy got scouted. Centre back, 6'2", balanced personality, which isn't great. But he looks half decent. It's fully scouted. Bambula. I don't like the look of this guy. What is he? I don't really like him. And Tommy Smith. Professional. Good all round. He'd be fantastic. Fully scouting. Corey Smith, older midfielder, got some pace, good mentals, loyal, good determination. Let's continue to scout him. Well, let's just have a look at the list here. No, we're just going to move past. We'll be there all day. We'll be there all day if we do it. Scouting costs money and takes time. Chucking 30 or 40 people in your first team squad and waiting a week and just sort of like sift them out, that's nice and easy, and there's an easy process to it. And you only have to look at them once. You don't go, oh, I know a little bit more about them. You go, all right, now I've known a bit more. That guy's not good enough. Let's get him for short list. Okay, centre back, pace, height. Don't know. I don't think we need to do much with him. Not interested in talking to the media about him. Yeah, he can go. I'm wondering how many fans are going to be absolutely distraught with us selling some of the youngsters that have got some possible ability. Will Grigg. I don't like Will Grigg. We're not taking people off the shortlist that we're not making bids for because so he didn't leave, but at least we offered. He has to leave. Let's say that he wasn't committed to us. So yeah, we're going to be getting some player news that we're not really interested in. But once we get to the end of the month, everyone who is out of contract and not in a club will get trialed in at least stages. And anyone who's got a club, let's just go past that. I'm not doing the recruitment meeting. These things, I don't like the recruitment meetings. And I'm not doing the staff meeting either. We've got some scouting going, which is nice that the scouting is continuing to happen. And maybe we're missing out on some players, but alright. Give this guy new contract. We're not going to get him, so we're going to be looking for another guy in the future. We'll be starting pre-season soon, but that's fine. Aha. Right, Cody can't. Oh, he's not interested in a loan extension. That's weird. Well, that's fine. Kenner. Now, this guy is good. Good physicals, good strength. He can play down the spine of the team. His technicals aren't great. But I like this guy. Left-footed as well. Great personality. That's what they want from regular starter. That's all they're asking. Yes. I suggest that. They want him to be able to be recalled. Okay, let's just do that. I didn't check to see whether they will allow him to play in the under-18s. They don't want him to even play any minutes. Now, Dylan Williams. Driven, so it's a great personality. And he's got some pace. That's fine for a fullback. So I'm okay with that, yeah. I don't think there's anyone else I was interested in. Sibley. So we could get Sibley back. Now this is another player that's versatile. He didn't play badly for his last season, but he didn't play great. See how much money they want to pay for him. That's, see, if it was less, I would have been entertaining that. Like 40, 50, maybe just 40 is as high as I would have gone. No. Casey didn't like. Tyler Roberts. Okay. We missed out. We're hopefully going to be getting 2 of them back, which is fine. Right. He's a slow winger. Don't like him. "18-year-old goalkeeper." That's not very good. And we've got a good youngster in the players that came in, so he can go. Christie. Centre back. And he's just generally bad as well. I don't want him at the club. And Charlie Rutz. Some pace. Bad technicals. Don't like him. Wait, actually. He's driven. Just because you're driven will keep you, if you'll sign a contract, for your personality around the club. Okay, folks, I'm off to bed. Back on it tomorrow from lunchtime if anyone's around. Cool, man. Yeah, I may be. I will jump in. And, yeah, just for the people who've been in, if anyone's still about, Dave and David are cool guys, and you should check out their streams. Give them a follow, it's free. We're almost ready for transfer time. There we go, end of the season. So this is one of the things we were waiting for. I'm glad it's kind of happened now. This shimmies us into League One. And who have we got? We're away to Scunthorpe. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to that training in due course. Oh, we got him to sign a new deal. Ooh, we're saving money on wages for those that are still at the club, which will be few. Yeah, our committed spending is 100 grand under our wage budget, and we can tweak our wage budget so we've got a further 100 grand. So we've got 200 grand to spend, what will probably be on about 20 players. But Ryan Alsop is one of the ones that's not going to go, and that is a big bonus. Let's have a look at the fixture situation. Will Griggs gone. Another transfer. Right, let's have a look at the fixtures first. We've got six friendlies with a cup game in the middle of it, which kind of works okay. Claremont can be for our backup players. Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. I don't mind those friendlies. Mostly away, cool, not a problem. Fine. Happy with that. Barnsley have offered just 160k. Let's just let him go. Okay, Williams is back in. That's a good call. We like Williams. Didn't really let us down. So that was pleasant. So we're back in pre-season. Williams is back with us. Code of conduct. Ooh. I'm not having Tom Lawrence do it for us. Okay, it's essentially the same. Lawrence, deal with the situation. Okay. Well, I'm very glad that we're... Very good that we're letting him go. Right, pre-season meeting. How are we looking here? So we've got a squad there. What have we got? Like 2 keepers, 4 centre backs, 2 right backs, a couple of defensive midfielders, more defenders. That's a left back. Left backs, a couple of left backs. So in defence, we've got enough goalkeepers, enough defenders. So we are sorted in defence. We've got enough people who can play defensive midfield. And we've got some wide players. But basically, we're lacking real quality on the wings. So that's kind of cool. I mean, that we're in an okay position to start off with. Yeah, everyone's satisfied with that. Going for automatic promotion. Do I need to make any promises? I don't think so. Well, let's maybe do it. I can't promise the coaching courses because we're too skint. We won't be making improvements in goal. I'm going to bring in quality and attack. I'll just leave that. Don't know why that was such a bad thing. No complaints with the code of conduct. Mostly positive chat. Okay, so let's do this ourselves because they're probably going to put some of the youngsters in there. Okay, so he can't come with. All these guys' contracts run out, so we're not bothered about them. We've got any strikers there. Oh yeah, the opening ones are strikers. Let's just go down to Ramon. Ah, damn it. Right, let's confirm that selection. Okay, so we got Kenner again. Good times. Alright, so the best two loan signings that we made are back on loan. Striker was a bit of a loss, but I think otherwise we're kind of good. We're kind of good. This guy ain't gonna come to us, is he? No physicals. He's not even that good. Fringe player? Let's say squad player. That's $9.5 a week. Interesting that we can see more now we've clicked on his name through that. He's ambitious, which is good. Determination, flair are good. Long shots, passing, technique are all good. He can't shoot. He can take a free kick and a corner. Not actually a bad call. He's quick and agile. Shame he's got no balance or strength. But he would be a decent little tricky guy. I was kind of just going through the motions trying to sign this guy. He is 25. So his best days, you know, he's not going to improve much. It says that he could, but kind of where's he played? He doesn't play Premier League minutes. It's kind of... Yeah, he's been just about not quite good enough for top divisions around Europe, but he'll be good enough for the Premier. He works, sorry, League One. So yeah, I think Musonda will be a decent signing. 10 grand a week. This is the thing. He wants a 12-month contract. I think he's good enough. 10 grand a week. We're just boosting these up just a little bit because there's a bit of a fight for his signature. Okay, let's suggest that. He's got a bit of a reputation as well, so that might actually make the rest of the team a little bit happier. They know nothing about this guy, so yeah. I think that's a decent little potential signing for us. Okay, contracts. I'm just kind of interested in seeing what happens with all our guys and their contracts now. We're going to get up to the first where all the contracts happen. So we released 13 players. Didn't want them anymore. Next season kind of group of people. Okay, now the people that are released that are getting links to them. Oh, we missed out on Charlie Musonda. They're going to pay him 40 grand? What? Okay, he wants to go to Standard Liège because they're better than us. That's fair enough. Similar kind of money. They've given an unused substitute appearance fee. That's fine. You can't blame them for that. Alright, so we've got a squad of players there. We've got a few youngsters here. A couple of loanees. We've got our under 18s with a few more of the loanees, but yeah, that's fine. Yes, we've got a lot of U18s. Kazim Richards, Watson. Why are you still at the club? Or maybe he's about to get released. Barring one or two people that are going to be leaving today, let's just continue. We're missing like a day where we could be released, sort of like trying to sign a couple of players, but it's going to be okay. Okay, so Richards is gone, Watson's gone, and we got some matches coming up. Okay, so transfers. Camille might be leaving. And that's it. For finances, we are under the wage budget by 110,000. We have a squad. We look star rating wise. We've got a good left back, centre mid, wingers going, another centre mid, right back, a couple of decent centre backs, another decent centre mid, decent left back, half decent goalkeeper, another decent centre back. And then we got a few other options there. So, yeah, strikers were lacking, but generally, this isn't the worst group of players in the world. And honestly, at this level, for this guy, I think I wouldn't mind keeping him on the books, just in case whoever's, when the manager promises for Stearman and Curtis Davis, if they go, then we've got an option with Solomon to bring him in. So let's sort out his loan status. Unavailable for loan, yes. Because yeah, 3 of my my centre backs all got promises. My right back's got a promise against him. That's why Cornell. Transfer loan status unavailable for loan. And yeah, we don't have any strikers anymore, so this really tall striker is once again an option for us. The last season, you're not playing any league games, so came off the bench in the cup once, and he made the bench a few times. Did okay. I went to Colchester, didn't play. But yeah, could be an option for us. Could be. He'll be around the squad. And obviously we've got a bit of pace on this guy. He's got height, can play a few different positions. Not the players you really want to try to get promoted with, but options. Wingers, midfielders, wingers, yeah. He'll be gone. How much you on? 12 grand. Yeah. I think we initially build the team from our front positions first, and then we'll see what positions behind that get picked away, because obviously we've got quite a few players that have got promises, so we'll have to accept whatever bids come in for them. But I'm happy with the goalkeeper. I think Ryan Allsop's going to do well for us. There's no real issue with him. Alfie Roberts is not great, but fine for him to be a backup. And we've got a youngster as a backup there, so yeah, we can get someone last minute in goal, then fine, but that's not a priority. As I say, we've got centre backs coming out of our ears. Whether people come in or not is another question. But yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Find a centre back. We've got numbers at right back, because this Nelson dude, he hasn't even got a contract yet. Right. He doesn't have much ability, does he? Contract. Off a new contract. Youngster. Oh, shoot. Didn't notice the contract extension after promotion, which we'll probably get. Anyways, on pennies, doesn't really matter. Yeah, so left back was sorted. Buchanan and Dylan Williams is sorted. Right back, Cornell McDonald. He's fine. Got good physicals. Yeah, he's okay as a backup. We could probably get better than him, but you know, preferably would get a third choice. It's better. Hopefully Nathan Byrne doesn't leave, but yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 centre backs, meaning that Kenner and Billick can be defensive midfielders. We've got Bird, Thompson, Robinson, Jason Knight. So we've already got the core of a squad that is going to be half decent, and then we can just go out there and just get like 2 good strikers and maybe 3 decent wingers, and then we've got, you know, a couple of guys that can fill in there as well. Maybe 4, you know, 2 strikers, 4 wingers, or something, and we'll work it from there. But we're going to be good. Right, I think we should leave it there for today. Yeah, thanks for watching this today. We got relegated. That was sad, but it wasn't our fault. It may have been our fault. Yeah, all right. That's where it goes. 2 points off safety, but it wasn't to be. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Let's do a quick raid on McKinn's because he's the first one that came up. And if you're watching YouTube, thank you very much. Check out my Twitch. Check out my Twitter if you want to. Links in the description. Adios all. Bye-bye.
When Holland scores a hat-trick against you in the Champions League final would be a good TikTok vid. TBF at McKinn's.
KozaBob, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. How was your stream? I can't believe it. I can't stand the man. Just pull a work the space. Makes me sick. Absolutely sick. Who's doing the cartwheel? Who's that?
At least you weren't 4-0 down after 16 minutes to a Holland hat-trick in a Champions League final. Not speaking from experience.
Right, okay. So...
Don't worry, Holland starts to tail off at around 37 years old, so only another 10 years of this.
Ah, I'm so gutted. That was our